Hello, fellow classmates. My name's Andrew. You can call me Andrew if you don't mind. Um, I hail from Mishawaka, Indiana, originally from Iowa, and I'm going back to AMBS to finish up some required courses for chaplaincy board certification. So that's a little bit of who I am. Where I am right now is I'm at my house, and I'm in my garden area right here behind me. And I've done this all by hand, and it's been a work in progress. Every single day I'm thinking of things that are brand new that need to be done in the garden, and it's my project on a daily basis to do. It's my hobby, really. So yeah, I live over here by Rose Park in Mishawaka. It's a beautiful day today. Breeze is blowing, and it's beautiful temperature here in the shade. So I am doing well today. I am being blessed by the Lord. The Lord has been really speaking to me lately, and our relationship has blossomed. And even in the midst of the things that are going on in this world today, I really feel well. There are some things that are difficult. There are challenges. My son's 5 years old. He has to do distance learning for kindergarten, and me and my wife are finding it very challenging right now to figure out how we're going to give him the best education we possibly can. And so, aside from that frustration, and aside from the frustration of the politics going on, and the violence and the rioting and all those other things that are going on in our country right now, I'm doing well. And the Lord is blessing my life, and He is making all these situations much more bearable because He is in control. And so, because of that, I am doing very well. So today I brought a little item with me, and we were asked to bring something that has some significant value to us. Well, this item I'm bringing today isn't have exactly any significant value, but it's what it represents. It's what has value. And I brought my Iraqi veterans patch. I spent 9 years in the military, and I spent a year overseas in Iraq. And the patch represents a time in my life, a transition from living a mediocre life to living a life that was completely dependent on God's provision in my life, complete trust in Him. And I'll give you an example really quick. There were times when we went on missions where I knew that I couldn't do anything to protect my own life or the lives of my fellow soldiers, but I knew that I had to go and do the mission. And so there was a time where you had just to let go and let God and let Him take control of the situations. And it's in those times that I learned that I'm really not in control of my life. I'm not really in control of the things that happen to me outside my control. And those things are in God's hands, and I should trust Him. He's always been faithful to me. And so it was a time of a very, very difficult time. It was the first time I've been to war. It's the first time I've been away from home for that length of time. The environment was different. It was just a very, very stressful time. And so I came back more strong in my faith, because there was times I was shaking my fist at God during that time. There was times I was wondering why He had me there. What was it that He had planned for my life? And it was through that I recognized that that God was really in control, and it's deepened my faith. So one of the things that I am doing right now to combat the COVID situation is work in my garden. And as you can see, I have a beautiful path here. I have some hostas over here, and some vinca, and some lily of the valley. And all this is I have built by myself, and every single ounce of the work that I put into this garden is an act of love. It's my sanctuary. It's where I go to unwind. Watering my plants daily is something I really enjoy doing. Peace and quiet. I'm feeding my plants. And this is my sanctuary, like I said, and this is where I come just to kind of unwind, listen to the birds, the bugs, and just look at my plants. And that's how I've really combated COVID this year, is just kind of dive into my garden a little bit and grow the plants that are not even affected by everything that's going on right now. And they have their own agenda. They're just doing what God's created them to do. And so it's just beautiful to watch them grow. And so that's kind of what I'm doing to combat COVID. And besides praying and all the other great stuff that, Christians do. But anyway, it was nice to meet you all. I pray that we'll meet soon and that everything will go well with you. I pray God's blessings on you. May His face shine upon you. And may His peace rest upon you. God bless you guys. Bye-bye.